Hey everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We're continuing our playthrough on the Zielonka map. And where are we at? We're in April, and I don't think there's anything to do, to be honest. We've got two crops down. We've got sunflowers down. Pretty sure they're weeded, fertilized, yeah. We've got canola horribly looked after, and the what do you call it, the olives and the grapes have all been cultivated and mulched. Well, the olives haven't been mulched, but the grass hasn't grown yet, so they're going to have to be checked, because not now. Yeah, the grapes definitely were mulched. These haven't been because the grass hasn't grown. And I think they just grow at a different time. So that's where we're at with that. And the only other thing we have is basically chickens. So if we look at our fields, they're all growing. Canola is the most. All right, these are double fertilized, there's no weeds. 46 double fertilized, no weeds. That's obviously got weeds in it, but we knew that. It's not double fertilized, but I don't think it will let us. I think we just have to cop that one's a bit of a dud field this year, but you know, we'll make it better for next time. And we have not much money, which is good. And the chickens are fully fed. I mean, we even have this still sitting here that we can top it up. And we're starting to get some eggs. And there's not many chickens, so I don't expect to get much eggs. It was just a matter of, well, this building had space for chickens, so it was put chickens in. Why not? It makes the building useful. So I think we're just going to sleep, because there's no point doing nothing. I mean, we could do contracts, but I think we'll leave those for if we're desperate. Now, you might say with $20,000 to $12,000 in the bank, we are desperate. I'm just hoping we don't have any debts. Okay, with the solar panels, we're making more money than we're spending, so that's good. That's at least handy. I mean, when I say spending, I mean just in general. Okay, so we could top their food up. Now, if we have a look here, canola's still not ready. I mean, nothing's ready. Nothing is ready. They still look exactly the same. All right, let's just dump that in. Actually, let's go have a run. Let's have a look. Okay, so that grass still looks good, I think. That was what I didn't really know. And look, I tried to look for guides everywhere, and it was so vague. Every guide I found was so vague. Like even this, the grass has not still grown. It was like, well, does it actually have an impact or not? Nobody really knew. Why is it only a 97% yield bonus? I don't know, because I thought I'd done everything. I'm not sure why it's only 97% yield bonus. See, why does it change? Why is some 75? Why is that 50% fertilized? I did this edge. That's weird. I definitely went down the outside and the inside. There's no way I didn't fertilize both sides. Anyway, they're all good. Yeah, the only thing we could try would be whether we can... Oops. Look, we can give it a shot. If the canola will let us do it, we may as well try. Take 2 seconds to give it a shot. I'll be very surprised. We are way late. Okay, let's just stop there. We don't want to waste fertilizer for nothing. Well, it's letting it do it. Okay. Alright, well, we may as well do it. Let's go. It'll only take 2 seconds. Well, obviously that's an under-exaggeration or over-exaggeration, depends how you take it. Yeah, I mean, we probably don't want it on half speed. We don't have that much work to do. So I guess we'll just do this and then we'll sleep again. Like I said, if we're desperate for money, we'll do some contracts. But right now, I'd like to just focus on what we're trying to do. One problem we are going to have is that we're going to want productions. As soon as we need to harvest, we're going to need productions. So I'm probably going to have to take a loan for that. And then we will need money because our loan payments, I'm sure, will be more than what our solar will be making. Now, hopefully the plan is that we're going to make money from these products and then we just reinvest it. So if we make money from the grapes and the olives, then we reinvest it into that to, you know, expand the fields, get more vines. Maybe. We'll see. It might be too much work and I don't want to do it, especially because you can't use workers. Now, do we have some at the store? If we've already bought some, I might as well fill up while we're here. Okay, that's fine. Won't buy any more. We'll just use what we've got. That's not where I park it. I don't know where I park it actually. I think I just parked it here. There's no method to the madness at the moment. Alright, beautiful. So, that's done. Now we can move on again. It's going to be a slow build-up, but I think we're going to get to the point where we're extremely busy. Okay, still making money. Made even more. Is there more sun? Alright, how are we looking now? So... let's just make sure we turn the weeds on. Alright, so no indication of weeds other than that. And we are still growing. What's going to be first? Not canola. Canola's not till August. No, it might be. Hang on. Olives? No. Grapes? No. I think it's going to be canola. Yeah, it's canola. Sorry, I was looking at the green one. It will be canola next month. That'll be our first one. And we'll need a production. Okay, so that's ought to be automatically been topping up. Our chickens. Yeah, the eggs are coming out real slow. But, like I said, we've got bugger all chicken. How many chickens have we got? We've got 19 chickens. That is not gonna do much. Okay, let's go have a look at over here. Let's go for a run. Okay, that still looks good. And so does that. I was seriously expecting the grass to grow. I have no idea why it hasn't. Soybeans. They look nice. Do we see anything on the trees? No, I don't even see any green. Like, do they say they're unripe? Unripe olives? No, I don't know. And I don't see any grapes. All right, here we go. We are going to sleep again. Maybe we should give a quick save. Still making money. It's good. Okay, they're increasing a little bit at a time. All right, so we know we are going to be harvesting canola. Yep, it is ready to go. These are green. Oh, that's interesting. Why are there different coloured patterns? How come some look like they're growing faster than others? That's interesting. Okay, and they're still being fed. We're good to go. Let's do the run first. Have a quick look, see what we're looking at here. Okay, I see. I'm guessing, are they little, like, baby grapes? I think they are. Okay, the grass still looks okay. As far as I can tell. Oh, okay, now we've got some grass. Okay, so we're going to have to mulch down here, I think. Okay. Takes a while for that grass for the olives. Right, so we need to do that, but before we do that, we're going to do this. Now our planter, I don't believe that's direct. Could be wrong. Okay. I was going to say I don't want straw, but you don't get straw from canola anyway, I believe. Okay, that's done, so let's empty this in there. We're probably just going to get it straight out again at some point. Because what we need to do... I should fold this up. Ah, hang on. There we go. I never fold it up for some reason. Lazy. Just let the rain pour into this thing. Okay, so... one thing I want to check. Right, what have we got? Our planters, or what do we call them? A seed? Which is it? A cedar planter? I never know which one is which. Okay, that's the planter. That does not do canola. So we are looking at that one, which is definitely not going to be direct drill. That is for sure. Okay. So we're going to have to cultivate. We have cultivated, don't we? Yeah, it's right there. Of course we do. Now the other thing I wanted to check, what do we own? What do we own? We do. We own all this area here. Okay. Good to know. Because what we want to look at is the production. So let's have a look. What options have we got? I know we don't have enough money. Calm down. Spinnery, soup, preserved, dairy, potatoes. We could do potato chips. Maybe in the future. I don't know. We'll see how this map goes, because the oil, if we do potatoes, we could do, we could do that. But that might be something we'll do, once we're really kicking goals on this farm. We'll just focus at the moment on oil and our whatever grape processing thing, whatever that is. There we go. So there's oil mill there. That's 240. Just check that's really the only one. Other than a real cheap one, but I don't want the real cheap one. I know we can't really afford anything like this, but it's not that big. Actually, I was expecting it to be massive. Hang on. I have to drag things around. So we dump in there and then it comes out the back there. So would it be best to go sideways like that? I don't know if it matters. Or you could go that way. What is it looks wise? Looks pretty crap from every angle. I'm also wondering, do we put it further away from the farm? I'm also worried that that's slopey. This is nice and flat. And how... okay, that one's a lot bigger. Where's the triggers on that? Okay, under the veranda thing. Yeah, I'm thinking this should go this side to give us more options. All right, so, well, first off, we need money. So, if we're going to do this, we need to borrow. We need 240. All right, let's get a bit extra. We can come in and pay it back in a minute. I just want to make sure if we've got to do any terraforming or anything like that, we've got the money. Okay, so get ourselves a little bit of space. But I want space at the back too to be able to pick up the stuff. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. See, it raised in a bit, and it flattened, and it's like, okay, well, so you did everything. Was there no middle ground? Now, is that concrete? I'm guessing that's concrete, right? I can never tell. What is that? That's concrete. What is that? Asphalt. Yeah, that looks like... Is it concrete? Or is it asphalt? Oh, I don't know. I think it's concrete. No, it's asphalt. Jesus Christ. It's so close to being the same. I'm just going to give a bit of... bit of space around it. I'm just wondering if we just do that. Just a bit more smoothing here. How did that happen? I don't remember going over that bit. Alright, let's see if I can fix that up. Bit of dirt. Let's change it to round. That's better. Yeah, alright. I'm happy with that. Okay, how much money have we got? I should pay some of that back. Let's get back down to... me about there, I guess. Alright, we only have one of these, so we'll have to unload this first. Alright, that's all we've got. We'll fill this back up with the wheat. Okay, I think we're going to call it there for this video, and we'll come back in the next video. We're going to cultivate the farm, and we've got to do the whatever it is, mulching, is that what we're calling it, between the olives. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, opinions, what we should... Oh, actually, wait. That would have been silly. I didn't turn it on. So we're definitely going to turn on the canola oil. Hang on. What have I done? No. Okay. Storing? Yeah. I guess we'll store. We might turn it to selling at some point, but for now we'll store and see what we get. Yeah, it can hold 96,000 litres and we've just added 10,000, one field. We need a lot more fields. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, opinions in the comments. If there's anything particular you think I should do on the farm, let me know. And anything I'm doing silly, whatever else, yeah, love to hear from you. Or if you're just enjoying what's going on, love to hear that as well. And hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.